think for the Chiefs offensively, big thing for them, they need to strike first. They need to strike quick. If they're the first team to score and they can continue to build on that lead, I think it's very beneficial to force Brady to play catch up because we know Tom Brady doesn't have a ton of success with the deep ball. And what a lot of quarterbacks try to do, I know Tom Brady's got a lot of discipline and he will probably figure out a way around this. He's probably got a better way to attack this. But I know a lot of quarterbacks, this is what happened with Josh Allen when the Chiefs obviously took the lead and started to build on that lead. When they got their lead and started to run with it, Josh Allen said, I'm not catching this team doing dick and nuts. I got to go deep.
Pretty sure Josh Allen and Tom Brady are a little bit different.
No, I know. I understand that. That's why I said Tom Brady probably has a lot more discipline.
Yeah, they're different in discipline, but they're also very different arm strength. Like, I don't know how many,
Yes,
realistically, how many deep balls Tom Brady will be able to throw.
That's exactly my point.
You have to make him desperate to throw the deep ball.
That's my point. I'm saying I know Brady's got a ton of discipline. So he'll probably find a good way around this one. And I don't really know off the top of my head. I don't know what most quarterbacks are told to do when they need to score. Probably just do your job and stick to the normal game plan. But what you want to do is you want to force Brady into a desperate situation where he's trying to make throws. And we saw second half, he threw 3 picks against the Packers. He made 3 big mistakes.
And some bad ones too.
Yes, he threw 3 picks against the Packers. This is what happens when you get this guy throwing. He's Tom Brady, but he's 43 years old. And you know what? The older you get, probably less efficient you get. I mean, he's still winning games. He's still winning. He's still, he's still the greatest player of all time, but he's not like the player that he was even a few years ago, where he was almost mistakeless in seasons. Yeah. And now we're flash forward. He's obviously, he feels more confident in the pocket. He's trying to make the big play now because he knows he can. He's got these electric receivers. But if you're Patrick Mahomes and you're that Chiefs offense and you're Andy Reid and you're Eric Bieniemy, you want to get offensively, you want to score quick and you want to go up at least 2 scores to start the game. If they can get themselves up by 2 scores in the first half and force Brady's hand, force Brady to start taking deep shots, be aggressive, be more desperate, I think you're really playing into his weakness. And I think that is one way. I also don't think Brady can run with Mahomes in a shootout, but I think that's one way to force the Bucs out of these. What Andrew says, he wants the Bucs to really control time of possession, scoring quick, even if you're not scoring. Even if you're taking only like less than 3 minutes to score, even if you're going down the field in the second and scoring, if you can get up two scores, I don't think it's going to take a lot of discipline for Brady to sit back in the second quarter saying, do I really need I need a 7-minute drive to make this a 1-score game? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The key
to get all back
both teams get off relatively slow. But I mean, well, I shouldn't say both teams. I'm talking about I'm talking about like Tom Brady. Well, yeah. But so basically both teams really need to score early, which hopefully they do.
For Tampa.
But it is. It really is.
Because the Chiefs can play from behind. It's more important for Tampa to score early so they can control time possession ahead.
Exactly.
If Kansas City scores early or if they score late, they can score quick and they can score in bunches. All it needs is to rely on the defense to get a stop. So Kansas City can honestly be down as much as even 2 scores. It seems like they're like that almost every playoff game where they get down by almost 2 scores. And then they score swiftly and they score efficiently. And so it's not much of an issue of Kansas City going down by, a couple of scores early because Kansas City, we know they can rebound. It's more of a stress for Tampa to go up early because then, as Andrew, you alluded to it earlier, then they can control time of possession.
Yeah,
with the lead, and that is very valuable for Tampa because I'm going to say it again. Brady can't run with Mahomes in a shootout.
And when we talk about time of possession, right, for the Bucs, they can't just own time of possession. They have to own time of possession, but also score touchdowns because they can't take a 5-minute drive and punt and give the Chiefs back the ball and get a touchdown, and then the Bucs take another 7-minute drive and get a field goal, and then the Chiefs get another touchdown. You're already down 11 points at that point. You have to score, and you have to score touchdowns pretty frequently too. So you can't just hand the ball off and get into situations where you have to punt after 7 minutes because the Chiefs are going to score immediately, and then you're down in a hole already. So they have to not only control the time of possession and make it a lot harder for the Chiefs offense to get onto the field, they have to score touchdowns in order to keep them off the field and stay in this game.
Yeah, I think for the Buccaneers to actually be competitive, I'm saying minimum 80% efficiency in the red zone.
Yeah. Well,
it's got to be that. It's got to be
actually,
that good.
Not 80% efficiency in the red zone. 80% of their drives have to end up in the red zone. So they can't have they can't alternate drives. They can't punt, then be in the red zone, then punt, then be in red zone. They have to consistently be in the red zone to get at least a field goal and better yet a touchdown almost every drive.
Yeah, so yes,
they need to get into the red zone, but they also need to convert in the red zone.